In principle number 4, great brands don't chase customers. Again, I thought we wanted customers, but give me an example of Red Bull and how they were able to really create a whole different way of going to market.
Well, Dietrich Mateschitz, the CEO and founder of Red Bull, wanted to create this ultra premium carbonated beverage that was in a category all of its own. So he priced his product at the time, I think $1.99, which made it the most expensive carbonated beverage out there on the shelf. And he cultivated this brand personality that was somewhat alienating. He's quoted as saying it was just as important for high school teachers to hate his product as it was for their students to love it. And that's a great example of not trying to be all things to all people or appeal to too many people, but really saying, this is what we stand for, this is how we operate, and if you appreciate that, we would love for you to be our customer.
And Red Bull's also done the same thing in their marketing as well. Instead of just becoming another brand advertising on baseball or football or the more traditional sports, they actually have identified themselves with action sports almost exclusively and have created a whole identity around things that involve action or danger or I mean, I think even they sponsored the guy jumping with his parachute from 50,000 feet, right? So a real interesting identification there on a product that is a little edgy, just like you were saying.
You know, when you stand for something clearly, people can decide whether they love you or hate you. If they decide they love you, they're going to buy you more often, pay more for you. And by getting into action sports, I think what Red Bull did was really attract like-minded customers.
You know, it even reminds me a little bit of Apple in the early days, that you were either an Apple person or you were something other than an Apple person, but there wasn't...
It's still that way today, Chip. You know? There's Apple people and the rest of us, right?
That's right. That's right. So what are some ways that a company could take a look at defining a strategy around not chasing customers, and maybe the better way to say that is clearly defining their customers?
Well, the most important way that I found great brands look at their customers is through the lens of a need state. A need state is a combination of a general attitude that someone might have towards your category, like let's say that they're very driven by price or by quality or convenience, whatever it might be. That combined with a specific occasion that they might use or purchase your product in. So there's a real sense of, I am looking for this kind of product and I need it for this purpose. And that need state, if you can identify specific need states that your brand fits well for, then again, you kind of automatically attract people because it's almost as if it's a dog whistle. They hear it, they see you, and they want you.
Very interesting. Now, there's a tool that you have that helps people identify what those states are for their product, right? Or their service.
Well, it's part of a competitive brand positioning where you are identifying what customers you're going after relative to other people who may be seeking their business as well. So the framework that we use is for X, who's your target customer. We are the A, your competitive frame of reference, that does B, your unique benefit, because C, and those are your key differentiators. And that formula helps you really articulate what makes you different and better and more attractive to the customers that you really want.
Let's take a look at how some people have done that.